So the question of the day for me is, what is our responsibility to others? Many of us, I feel like we have a tremendous responsibility to others because um, because that's what being human is about. I'm always touting the phrase, the term Ubuntu. I am because we are. So I am well, happy, and whole if those around me are well, happy, and whole. But what I notice, what happens, and I am definitely somebody who has done this throughout my life, is we sacrifice ourselves for others. And there's some sort of, whether we think about it consciously or not, some sort of like nobility in suffering. And we're conditioned to believe that we have to sacrifice ourselves for another, for the benefit of another. And at the end of the day, that is the complete antithesis of how I hate to use the word should, smack my own hand, but of how it should be, really. In my humble opinion, our greatest commitment is to ourselves, to our personal growth, to the elevation of our soul, to being the best version of this, right? And in doing so, we have to live in balance. We have to balance all aspects of ourselves. Just as an example, our sense of creativity, our sense of imagination, our sense of empowerment, our sense of bravery, our sense of kindness, all of those things, they have to be in balance. And when our motivating factors come from a place that is void of worthiness, these factors tend to be imbalanced, just to be clear. And so when we have relationships and we are assisting others at our own peril, then we are acting out of balance. And therefore the aspects of ourselves are out of balance. So if you're in a relationship and it doesn't feel like you are receiving in the same way that you are giving, and it is out of balance, and I'm not talking apples to apples, because sometimes you give a whole lot because the person that you're involved with needs it. But then when it's your turn, so to speak, when you are in need, they are there for you. It's a mutual symbiosis. But when you feel like you are putting out more than you are receiving, when you feel that you don't feel as good as you would like within yourself and within the relationship, it's time to look at your beliefs about yourself, your beliefs about what relationships are, your beliefs about what true commitment looks like. So do yourself a favor. Be kind to yourself. Give to yourself. And the responsibility for another is on the other. These are just my thoughts. Thank you for listening, and Ubuntu.